Good morning. We want to talk to you today about how to get where you want to be when you're where you don't want to be, you see. There are many of you that are stuck in jobs, stuck in relationships, stuck, we would tell you, in many different areas that you're not wanting to be, but yet the emotive value that you are offering because you are stuck in them is inviting more of the same to you, you see. So what can you do? Well, we want to tell you a little story. We had a meeting with a lovely young woman the other day, and she's in a job. She doesn't love the job. It isn't exactly the type of job that makes her heart sing or makes her feel in alignment. But she has moved into this state of appreciation. She's moved into this understanding of she is happy for the things it provides her with. She has a nice car. She has insurance. She has a very good income. And all the while, she's feeling good while she's doing this job that is not really the perfect job for her, we would tell you. And what has she done really that is so remarkable that we want to bring it up today on the recording without even knowing it, is she is bringing herself into alignment every day by adding things that she loves to her life that fulfill that creative spot that her job does not fill, you see. She has made these beautiful cakes, one after the other. She has made pottery. She has joined a pottery class. And all the while, she's meeting new and wonderful people, and she is feeling good as she does it. And she's expressing herself in her leisure time exactly in the ways that she would like to feel all the time. And she doesn't even know the kind of package really that the universe is bundling up or wrapping up for her. She has done the perfect thing. She has brought herself into this alignment, into this appreciation, into this gratitude, into this satisfaction state. All the while when she's not really having what it is that would satisfy her. She has made herself happy. She has found things to appreciate, to be grateful for, to fulfill spots in her that are not being fulfilled in her work, you see. And this is the advice that we would give you in anything that you are doing, is that you somehow find alignment, that you somehow add to your life something that's going to make you feel better while you are in this process of becoming more, you see. And that's what's happening, you see. You can't be stuck in something and find it to be boring, to find it to be dull, to find it to be unrewarding, and then somehow expect after the end of the waiting time or the length of time that you have deemed that you are going to do it, that there's going to be something manifested to you that you're going to like or that's going to be to your liking, you see. There are many of you that are stuck in jobs like this that are very boring, that are not rewarding, that are not bringing you the kind of fulfillment that you had hoped that they would bring. And so you dangle that little carrot out in the distance away from you, that maybe if it produces you enough money, if it somehow satisfies you in that little area, that would be enough. But what are you really sending to the universe in that energy? I'm willing to sacrifice myself. I'm willing to compromise. I'm willing to be miserable as long as at the end of that misery that there's some extra money for me, you see. How can you ever create something from this type of energy? And how can you expect to be miserable over almost a year's period of time or whatever months it is until your paycheck comes or your commission comes, and then expect that it's going to yield you something that you're going to be happy about? All you're doing is sending to the universe is, I'm willing to compromise. I'm willing to grovel. I'm willing to take anything that you're willing to give me, and I'll be miserable as I am doing it. That's what you're sending to the universe. So how can it respond to you in this energy? What could the universe possibly send to you as a reward for doing a job that you don't really like? Except for more situations that you're not going to like. You see. We wanted to use the comparison of these two situations so you could really understand where it is you are standing and where it is you are headed in the direction that you are going. Find something that brings you into alignment. And if you can't, then you need to walk away and find something that can. For this young lady that we were talking about, She brought herself into alignment by adding. She added things that made her feel creative, that made her feel wonderful and good about herself. And in this way, she was able to go on with her work. And even though it didn't satisfy all the areas that she was looking for, it satisfied enough in the income, in the car, in the insurance it provided. She was grateful for it. And by adding all of these other little things to her life, it was enough to make her feel complete or satisfied, you see. And we would tell you in that energy, the universe is generating, give this one something more to be happy about, grateful about, creative about, satisfied about. Her future is looking pretty good, we would tell you. Now, had she stayed in the job and felt dissatisfied and not added these other things that she is loving and not knowingly stated, as she did, that she's grateful for what the job offers her, she's grateful for the things that it provides for her, but all the while holding her vision of her creativity, holding her vision of where her real joy is and experiencing it regularly by adding these things to her universe, she is well on her way to creating a path and a life that she's going to like, you see. Don't think that sacrifice isn't sacrifice, because it is. If you're sacrificing yourself for the money that you hope is coming up the road, the universe is going to give you more things that you need to sacrifice in order to have that money. You have to find out a way to add to your universe what it is you are wanting to feel and experience while you are in the job you are in that you're not liking. We're not telling you to just throw everything out the window and not make your car payment or your house payment, or not be able to provide your insurance or take care of your family in the way that you want to take care of it. That's not what we're saying. But we are telling you that you have to have a recognition of what this job is providing you with, and you have to be gratified by it and satisfied by it. And then you have to, on the side, add those other elements that it is missing. And don't make the missing thing a carrot out there in the future that you might get that might make you feel better. Because we're going to tell you something. If you're in a lot of misery waiting for that carrot, it's not going to produce you what you are hoping to get, you see. So find that thing that makes your heart sing and add it to yourself wherever you are. Whether you are in a relationship you can't get out of right now, whether you are in a job that you can't get out of right now, whatever, living in an area that you can't move on from right now, add something that will resemble something that you want. And watch how the universe will begin to formulate a plan for you so that you can get the job, the house, the location, the place you want to be. But don't trade it for something off in your future and feel miserable while you're waiting for it. Because this is not the way that the universe can yield it to you. The universe is going to yield to you your predominant thought. It's going to yield to you your predominant feeling. So sacrifice is never the way. You see, balance, that's the way. Good day.